I'm Joanne Berglund, the women's golf coach at the University of North Florida. And I just want to take a few minutes today to tell you about three wonderful young ladies in our program. Our seniors, Sydney Schrader, Teresa Conroy, and Natalia Rivera. These three young women all came into our program in the fall of 2016, so have been with our program for all 4 years. They came into our program knowing that the team before them had just won a conference championship. So there was a little bit of pressure on them to come in, to step up, and to be able to fill some pretty big shoes of the girls that we had who had graduated prior to them. They are all very dedicated to what we were trying to strive for in our program. Excellence, the family culture, and to never give up. Thinking a little bit about each one of the players, I would say Sydney Schrader, 3 words to probably describe her best would be she's a competitor. She's a fighter. She wanted to be the best player, not only on this team, she wanted to be the best player when she stepped out there on the course. Probably one other thing that I would use to describe Sydney is she's a record setter. She has set the bar so high here at UNF. I truly believe that her records will stand for quite some time. She holds just about every record individually in our program, but also is a contributor to almost every single team record we have in our program as well. So she will be missed in terms of her leadership, what she can bring on the golf course, pushing others to be the best. And it was always this thing on the team where everybody wanted to beat Sid. So I think that speaks highly of who she is as a player, but also for the hard work and dedication that she put in to get to that level. Next player I want to talk a little bit about is Teresa Conroy. Teresa is very compassionate, so she was always that player that was there for the team. They'd get done with their round and she wouldn't want to talk about her. She would always want to hear about what everybody else did. But along the way, she has had a lot of success in our program. she definitely preached family and the doing things together, sticking together, and creating that culture that you are not better than anybody else. We all have to do this together if we want to be the best that we can be. So, and Teresa, I think on the golf course, I would call her a scorer. So she would be the player that would always have 5 or 6 birdies, maybe a few bogeys, but she found a way to score. At the end of the day, she would always come in with a countable score for us. So my final one I want to talk about is Natalia Rivera. Natalia has this never quit attitude. Natalia came into our program as a walk-on and earned herself into a scholarship position. So she never quits. She would be out there practicing when nobody else would be practicing. She would want more, striving, knowing that if she just put in that little extra time, she would get into that starting lineup, which she did on occasion. So her team camaraderie was amazing. It didn't matter if Natalia was traveling or not traveling. She would be there for the team. She'd be the first one to send them a text if she wasn't there for them. The first one to give them a hug right when we would come back from a tournament, and then drive to tournaments just to watch us even if she wasn't competing. So she's your true team player. And I would say Natalia as a whole is going to be an Osprey forever. So she will always be an Osprey and be supporting us in everything that she does. As a coach, it's been amazing to watch all of them grow, to watch all of them strive to be the best, and not only individually but as a team. They set a pretty high expectation for our program, so not only to win, but to win as a family and to do it with class. And every single day they were there to support one another. To the freshmen that would come in, they would support them. It didn't matter. They always would do things that would try to bring our team together to create that family atmosphere and make everybody feel as though they were just as important as the next person on the team.